good day and welcome to today's quarterly report. With me on a link from Ireland, I have John O'Connor, the CEO of Collect on Demand. Good day, John.
Morning. Thanks for having me on today.
So let's look at the numbers first, like we always do. Revenue was up almost 50% this quarter. What's the reason behind this?
Yeah, so we were really pleased with the growth of revenue of 50% compared to Q1 2020. And the main driver of that was our recurring revenue, which was up nearly 90% compared to 2020, Q1 2020. And the main drivers of that was our Big Bin and commercial business, so our recurring revenue. So yeah, we're really pleased with that because, that was at the backdrop of severe restrictions in Ireland and the UK, where a lot of commercial businesses were closed down.
And the losses before tax amounted to 4 million Swedish kronor in Q1 2021. It was up from almost 3 million in Q1 2020. Are you pleased with this growth?
Yeah, we're pleased with the growth in revenue, especially that revenue is growing faster than losses. Also, I suppose our losses, you have a higher depreciation charge in Q1 2021 versus Q1 2020 because we doubled the size of our Big Bin business. And also we had a substantial spend in tech, so we don't capitalize our technology spend, we put it in our P&L. But all in all, it's always a good sign when revenues are growing faster than losses.
And you mentioned the Big Bin business. Will you be focusing more on this moving forward since it is the key driver of your margin?
Yeah, so we will. The Big Bin business grew by nearly 90% compared to Q1 2020. So the Big Bin is those bins on petrol forecourt where people drive to get rid of their waste. That's a recurring revenue business and it's also high margin. So, in the last quarter, we would have secured a loan of 4.8 million SEK, which will allow us to put out 10 further sites this year. And we also extended our deal with Circle K, allowing us access to a pipeline of up to 450 sites. So Big Bin is a key part of our business going forward.
So in the CEO letter, I read about this new commercial app that you're going to launch. Tell me a bit more about this, John, please.
Yeah, so we launched our commercial app in our soft launch of our commercial app in January 2021, a few months ago. And the commercial app will allow our commercial businesses better reporting and also to order orders through the app. So we're really bringing a traditional business, which is normally done over the phone online. And, the commercial part of our business is recurring and it's high margin and high frequency. So what it does for our customers, it allows more efficiency and allows them also to have multiple sites and to report on these multiple sites while using our technology. So, that was our soft launch was in January. Currently, we're adding more features to this app and really ties in with our mission, which is to make it simple for businesses to book waste services online. So we're particularly pleased with the, how people receive our app and especially our commercial customers.
Great to hear. Another great thing is that we're starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel with this pandemic. But how are the COVID-19 restrictions affecting your business right now? Yeah,
so obviously, we had high growth in the last quarter, and that was, again, because we focused more on domestic businesses and the commercial businesses that were open. But luckily, we're coming to the end of the restrictions. And on June the 7th this year, a lot of our commercial businesses will be opening further. So restaurants, hotels, and a lot of the smaller builders as well will be back. So all in all, we're really happy that this is happening. And, it also leads us being able to, focus more back on these commercial businesses together with our domestic customers.
Yeah, and you're finally coming out of lockdown.
Yeah, exactly. Coming out, and I was just saying there, restaurants starting to open now. So it'll be nice. It's been a tough year for all our customers.
Yeah. And before we wrap up this interview, John, can't you tell me a little bit about your new subsidiary, Collect Recycling and Waste Collection?
Yeah, so we set up a separate company for this, which will allow for better reporting and better financing. This is something we did with Big Bin last year, and that subsequently allowed us to raise finance for BigBin, which led to an acquisition. So, in the medium to long term, there'll be huge benefits to us by putting the bin and recycling business into a separate company.
So John, before we end this interview, can't you tell me a little bit about your plans now moving forward?
Yeah, so we're going to keep investing in our technology and making it simple for people to book a waste service online. That's our domestic and commercial customers. So the pandemic really acted as a catalyst for people booking waste services online. People are used to booking now their shopping and their food online. And, during the pandemic, that's why we had a huge growth in our business, because we're so focused on that aspect. And really, we're at the forefront of the waste business online. So yeah, look, we'll keep doing that, keep growing our revenues and keep investing in technology and, underpin that with what we've always been is excellent customer service. So really excited about the future for Collect. And yeah, looking forward to all our commercial businesses getting back and, serving their needs.
John, do you think there's a risk that we will see a drop in business now since we're coming out of the lockdown and the restrictions and the pandemic?
No, we, look, I can't speak for going forward, but like a lot of our commercial customers are coming back. And, as I spoke about earlier, people are just getting used to booking waste services online. And particularly in Ireland, I think we're at the forefront of that.
Well, thank you very much, John, for joining me today and good luck moving forward.
Thank you. Have a good day.